Good rising, beautiful people. Just me, your girl. Excuse the croaky voice, people. I have just woken up. This is the morning look. This is the morning vibe. This is how we get down in the morning over here, okay? I hope you're good. I hope you're all in flow. So, I have a question for you, right? Because I feel like I really need to speak to this today. It's been pondering on my mind for a couple of days now and has been coming through to me in different ways and different synchronicities. So I know now that it's time for me to just share this with you guys. I want to ask you a question. Have you been feeling lately like you just don't have any motivation? It's like all of the things that used to drive you before, this kind of, you would have called it a passion, this drive, this motivation, this inspiration, this driving force that you had before, it just doesn't seem to be there. People around you might even be a little bit concerned about you. They might even be saying to you things like, are you okay? Are you sure that you're not feeling depressed or anything like that? You just don't seem like yourself. You seem to have lost your spark or your mojo or that kind of thing, right? So the first thing that I want to say to you regarding that is congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Now, if you are somebody who does suffer with depression and you know that when you go into a depressive rut, that's where you are at right now, then this isn't for you. This video is for the people who have lost that motivation that they used to have before. But even though they've lost that motivation that they used to have before, their heart space, their heart chakra, their nervous system, their body feels soft and open and receptive and calm. You feel more full of love now than you ever have felt. There's a sense of stillness within you, a peace within you. It's a little bit confusing because you've never felt it before, but it's there. You just don't have that drive and inspiration and passion that you used to have. Congratulations again. You're healing. You're healing. You have been doing the work and you are healing at such a deep level. That drive and inspiration, that passion that was there before, for your career, for that person, for that situation that you were driven towards in your life isn't there anymore because you are no longer seeking and chasing from your trauma. I have come into connection with quite a few people recently who have also had this realization. The job that I was doing, the person that I was with, why I was driven to do and do and do in the way that I was doing it wasn't because I felt innately inspired. It was because subconsciously I have felt like I've had something to prove. I was working from my trauma. When you do the work, the internal work, consistently, because we're never all healed completely, right? But when you do that inner work consistently, you will hit a point where your desire, your motivation, it will shift. I know that I've experienced this because you really sit with yourself and it's like, why was I doing that? Why did I want to be a doctor? Why did I want to be a superstar and be on stage? Why did I want to earn £10,000 a month? Why did I? And when you start to ask yourself these poignant questions and get really real with yourself in regards to the answer, a lot of the time, not all, I don't generalize, but a lot of the time you will have a realization that what has been driving me, pushing me into that energetic of going out, seeking and chasing hasn't just been the fact that you want truth. It's been this subconscious unaccepted, unseen, unwitnessed trauma that's allowed you to put yourself into a position amongst the collective of having the role that you've had previously, and you don't have that drive anymore. It can feel a little bit isolating because around you, when you look around you at people around you, social media, etc., primarily what you're seeing is all of this new energy, people stepping into a new, people doing this and creating new, and all of these beautiful things, which there's nothing wrong with that. That's what they're supposed to be doing. 9 times out of 10, that is in alignment with their blueprint. But where you are is equally just aligned. It's aligned, but that driving force, that trauma response that you've been living out and playing out for all of these years, and the roles that you've been putting yourself into for all of these years has fallen away because you've healed the trauma that was behind it. A really good question to ask yourself today is, if you feel like this video might resonate with you, is why do I want to do the thing that I say I want to do? Whether it be the job or the holiday or the trip or the money or the ambition or the relationship. Why do I want to do that thing? Why do I want to do it really? Put your hand on your heart, hold yourself, and see what comes up for you. But to those of you who have been in that space and whose heart chakra just feels more open than it ever has in your life, there is this beautiful, delicate web that's being weaved around you now due to you being in this aligned space. You are about to begin to create from this healed and centered space. So this new that's coming in for you is going to be your true new, your true path, the path that is ultimately in alignment with your blueprint. This isn't to take away from what you have been doing. What you have been doing, you were supposed to do. You had to learn in there. You had to grow in there. You had to connect with people in those situations. There was nothing wrong with where you've been. But just know that on a subconscious level, there was a driving force there that was coming from your trauma. And now your creation, your inspiration is coming from your completely open, somewhat pure heart space. There is a deeper sense of nourishment that is coming in for you now. The simple things seem so big for you now because that drive is no longer there. So I just wanted to come out and share that with you today. If it resonates, drop a comment below. If this resonates also, please like and share the video. Have a beautiful day. And again, congratulations. I love you.